Oh, you think it's funny? You think it's funny taking toilet tissue? You gonna clean every piece with your mouth. Lick it off.
Ooh. Lick it all. Lick it all is crazy.
Lick it off.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Nigga Dante always got some crazy stories, bro.
Now, a lot of times, people have just enough money on their books for food. That means they gotta rely either on the state or their homies to hold them down with cosmetics. That's your soap, your toothpaste, your mouthwash, and your toilet tissue, combs, brushes, etc. The state cheap as hell, so they count and ration out that toilet paper. If you get a roll on the first, you can't get another roll for 15 days. State toilet tissue sell for.
Hold on. They hitting that hard in prison for some toilet paper. Toilet paper. Come on, gang. Toilet paper. Like, that's probably why prison be so musty now. It be nothing but niggas just funked up, bruh. They is crazy.
Commissary also, y'all. Everything in prison is for sale. Now, everyone normally goes down to the pod bathroom to take a dump, and they take their tissue with them. Now, one day, we was in the mess hall for lunch. Excuse me. And they was having what we call shit on the shingle. It's some kind of ground meat and potatoes, I think like puree or something. Most of us ain't eat it. We just ate the white bread and drank the juice.
I ain't trying to pause so much, but prison just seems so sad, bro. Shit on a shingle. Shit on a shingle. Like, even in the modern day world where you on the outside, and say Keith Lee just see this restaurant is popping. And he said, oh, yeah, y'all gotta try this shit on a shingle. Yeah, it is good. This shit on a shingle is good. Is y'all already trying that, bro? Come on now, gang. They violating them in prison. But same time, though, what they saying SpongeBob, you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
For that meal. I don't eat pork, and we don't even know what kind of meat that was. So yeah, that was a no for me. But you know, there's always that one guy that act like he's so hungry all the time. He's so broke, he don't let a crumb go to waste if he around. This guy's name was Nino in our pod. Real big guy, looked like Mr. T, had the mohawk and everything. Nino is going table to table asking who don't want their food. This stuff is like soup. He done filled up a water bottle for later. He put it in his pocket. Then he sit down and start eating all the trays he done racked up. He had 10 trays, y'all. He ate every bit of that goulash and the white bread with it. Time to head back to the pod. Lunch is over. We gotta wait on lines to exit the mess hall. 10 inmates at a time. Nino's in line with me and Didi. He can't stay still. You know when somebody like doing a pee-pee dance, but you can also tell they really holding everything in and they probably need to get to a bathroom ASAP. That was Nino. And we all hated being in line with him, but it's kind of hard to predict where the line is going to cut off and who you're going to get stuck in line with on the exit. Now, Nino is notorious for holding up the line, for getting stopped and patted down because they're searching to see if you're trying to sneak any food out of the mess hall. And they already know that big of a deal. They do that every day. You know, some days he gets caught, some days he don't. Now, it wasn't that big of a deal. They're just, throw in the garbage. And they normally let him go. And they knew his situation. He ain't had no bread like that. So they wasn't really pressing him like that. They understood he was hungry, but they had to do their jobs. Anyway, they was pressing him today. And they wasn't having it. They found a bottle of goulash. What's this? He said, it's just some of that goulash, man. It was so good, man. I was trying to save some for tonight after lockdown. And they was like, nah, you know we can't let you keep this. Nah, man, we can't let you bring this back with you. So they took it, tossed it in the garbage. Like,
I would have been sick. I would have been hurt. Hold on. Oh, okay, yes, there we go. I would have been sick, boy. Threw it away. Like, come on, gang. I don't got nothing. I'm in prison, hungry at night, cold, hungry. Bro, this is slop. You wouldn't even eat this. Come on now. You got to have a tad bit of compassion. I would have let bro keep it. I wouldn't have said nothing. I ain't going to care. I wouldn't have said nothing. Look, you going to eat this nasty BS at night, bro? By all means, go ahead. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
damn, they're like, keep it moving. So he keep on going, and the line starts moving. Now he got away with something anyway. They ain't searching him that good. Once they found one thing on him, they figured that was it. He had white bread in his other pocket. He done stashed juice cups, all types of stuff. This man was slick with it. We get through the line, head back to the pod. Now everybody in the day room, they normally put movies on at nighttime for us. Some of the CEOs would bring in bootlegs and play it on the VCR back then. And, we just sit there and watch it in the day room, kick it. So we wasn't missing too many beats, y'all. Don't think because we was behind bars, we ain't know what was going on out there in that free.
See, that's what I was thinking. Like, I thought once you in there and them doors slam, oh, that's it. Yo, everything on the, especially back then with little technology to find out anything now, nigga. Yeah, that's it. Whatever time period, whatever day, everything you seen from now to back then, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know nothing on the outside whether somebody call you and tell you something. Nigga, that's kind of crazy. That's even doing that back then. Because now people got phones in prison, joys in prison, all types of stuff.
World. Yeah, y'all. We still got to see movies and all that. Hear all the new music. Anyway. Now, we see everybody is just chilling. The vibe is cool. So when everything is like slow motion, but all of a sudden something speeds up. Nino, to us, came speed walking through the pod. He making a beeline right for the bathroom. And we like, dang, I knew it. I knew it was going to hit his stomach soon. That goulash was hitting Nino's stomach like a pile of bricks. He couldn't help it. He had to run, get to that bathroom. Now, mind you, y'all, he ain't have nothing in.
Hey, what's the worst time y'all ever had to boo-boo, bro? Like, what is the worst time? I think for me, one time, I think I was at work, and this is my first day at this industrial job, right? I was not going. I was not fun to stay there the whole time, bro. So what I did, I held it. That whole shift from 2:30 to 10. Had a 30-minute drive home. I had to hold it, gang. I couldn't go like that. I had to.
His hands with him. He had no tissue, no towel, nothing. He had to go that bad. He just ran. And he got down to the stall and he made it.
The drive was so long, boy. Imagine having to doo-doo all day long, and plus, on top of that, you ate something spicy before that day. Then you gotta drive 30 minutes home. Long drive, nigga.
He made it to that toilet. Thank goodness he made it. He ain't make a mess in the pod. Now, here's where it gets diabolical, y'all. In the stalls, there's a partition between the stalls. Goes all the way from the ground up. And it separates the two stalls. And it's flat on top. Most people put their tissue right on top. Now, the guy that was in the stall next to him already had his tissue sitting up there on the top. And he wasn't paying attention. He was reading a magazine, whatever he was doing in there. He left his tissue sitting there unguarded. Nino looked up as soon as he was done and snatched that roll, y'all. Quiet, like a thief in the night. Ripped it off, used the tissue, and...
You snatched my toilet paper in prison, gang. It's like that for you. I promise you. You getting hunted down like wolves. You getting hunted down like, boy, a pack of wolves is on you, nigga. I don't want anything really take from me, but mainly my toilet paper, my necessities, things that I need. You're gonna feel hell. I'm gonna make this whole prison sentence for you hell. I'm gonna make you want to get moved to a different prison because I'm not going for none of that. Tissue, nigga, after what Dante just said at the beginning of it, I'm not going. You only get one unless you got good commissary. Nah, I'm not playing none of that.
It was only enough tissue in there for one person one last time. It was the end of the roll, y'all. Nino used that man's last bit of toilet tissue. And then he ain't even flushed the toilet, y'all. He ain't even washed it.
It be some nasty niggas, boy. They be doing that at my job. They do not be flushing the toilets at my job, bro. They be grown men be minded. They be so nasty, cuz.
His hands or nothing, because he knew he just did some BS. You just took that man's toilet tissue without asking. And the last of it. He got off that stall, pulled his pants up, and slowly crept out of that bathroom without dude even noticing, because he was into that book that he was reading, y'all.
How do you not smell nothing, though? Like, excuse me? And Prince ain't supposed to be on your P's and Q's. That's his fault a little bit too, but same time, no, we gotta die about it.
The magazine.
We gotta die about
Now,
it. We gotta die about it. I don't care.
This guy is the other neutron that I spoke about before. His name's Corey. Corey looks up to grab his tissue, and it's not there. All he sees is an empty cardboard spool. And he like, nah, I'm not bugging. I had just enough tissue left. I knew I had just enough left. It wasn't there, y'all. And now, he mad as hell. He mad as hell because ain't nobody coming to help you. Ain't nobody gonna come in there and give you no tissue while you're on the toilet in that compromising position. Because now, both of y'all are gonna get scrutinized and talked about. So now you on your own. You gotta figure it out. Corey did the only thing that he could do, y'all. He took his white t-shirt off and he commenced to wiping his behind, scrubbing it all out. Now, Corey.
Ooh, boy. Oh yeah, nah, we gotta die about it. You made me do this. We gotta die about it. Like, I'm walking you man to man, eye to eye. I'm gonna tell you this now. Bring me 2 extra things of toilet paper, or we gonna have to die about it. One or the other. I don't care. You call it COs. I don't care what you gonna have to do. I'm coming for you, and I'm collecting what I'm owed, nigga. I'm not playing none of that.
Is pissed off, y'all. Corey pissed off. And because he didn't have any toilet tissue, he didn't flush either. So what Corey do, y'all? Corey said, you know what? I'm going to find out who did this, and I'm going to make them pay. They going to pay for messing up my shirt and messing up my day. Now, Corey reached his hand deep down in that toilet bowl, y'all, and he grabbed a big old turd. Glop, blop, tossed it in his white t-shirt. Yeah, y'all. Grabbed it all out, every bit that he could get and put it in that white t-shirt.
Oh my God. Nigga, what? No. I gotta hear that.
And he grabbed a big old turd. Glop, blop, tossed it in his white t-shirt.
That's sick.
Yeah, y'all. Grabbed it all out, every bit that he could get and put it in that white t-shirt. He closed the t-shirt up. Tied it in a nice little knot. And he got himself together. And now he's charging out of the bathroom. Now, everybody noticed something ain't right. Corey don't act like that. Corey keep it on the low, keep to himself. He don't push no buttons. But nah.
You one nasty nigga. See, I gotta get backs, but my get backs ain't gonna be nothing like this, nigga. My get backs is something way different. Way different. I'm not going for none of that. But to sit there and use the shirt, bruh, ignore the dog. To use a shirt, bruh, is insane.
Corey on a rampage. And now immediately, y'all, he go to his cell. He grab a little plastic bag that he had under the bed, and he throw the t-shirt in there. He close it up, and then he wash his hands, and then he head back out to the tier. Now Corey asking questions. He asking everybody that had a direct view of the bathroom over the last 30, 40 minutes. Yo. You see anybody run up out of here, yo? You see anybody come in or out of the bathroom while I was in there a few minutes ago? Da-da-da. And, well, everybody said, we didn't see exactly somebody go in there, but we did see Nino running that direction. And he was,
Man, I thought niggas in prison ain't snitch. That's dry snitching right there.
kind of like holding his behind, like he had to let something out. Like something, he was eating all that goulash, so that's probably the culprit. That's what everybody said. So Corey went and found Nino. And when he found Nino, he asked him, hey, yo, did you take my tissue? What you talking about? Did you take my toilet tissue? He's like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. He's like, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I got to show you my t-shirt. Now, Corey, at this time, he's still amped up.
I know his stomach's sick. He like, hard beating, boy, hard beating.
Got no shirt on. He grabbed the shirt out of the bag, and he take Corey by the throat. Corey ain't put up no resistance, y'all. He couldn't beat him anyway if he tried. He starts shoving all of those turds down Corey's mouth. Corey trying to spit. He choking.
Oh my God. First off, nah, man. Nah. I don't care if I can't beat a nigga. Nah, I'm biting, scratching, eyes poked out. You know, how do you this Disney Channel type of fight, boy? You got him by the throat doing that? Are you in? Nah, we can't go like that. Come on now, Corey. How? No, not Corey. What's the other dude name? The dude that stole it. How is you going out this sad? Nah, nigga, he's forced.
He yelling. He getting kneed in the stomach at the same time getting turds pushed down his throat. How you think that went? It was almost like how birds feed their siblings. I mean, their young. They regurgitate and then they spit it in their mouth. Well, he was getting that hard knee to the stomach. Ugh, and then getting them turds down the throat at the same time. What y'all think was going on? What do you think?
Got my stomach. Hold up. They got my stomach turning. Hold on. Cause boy, nigga, what?
What's going on in Nino's mind when he was swallowing those turds, y'all? Do y'all think he thought twice about using that toilet tissue? That maybe he...
Man, I know Nino thought about just dying on the spot, gang. Like, dying directly on the spot.
should have took his own shirt off and used his shirt instead of stealing somebody's toilet tissue. Listen, y'all, it's a cold world out there. And if you're not going to abide by the rules in prison, you will become food. Nino became food, y'all. Nino had to get admitted into the infirmary. Oh, yeah. Nino got a crazy fungal disease that he was fighting for his life. He was intoxicated by feces. And well, we never saw Nino again. Now, unfortunately, I'd say 8 out of 10 times, neutrons get caught when they fight or do any of the nonsense that happens in the prison.
What's neutrons? Am I missing something? Bro, jail, prison, jail, all that, bro. It's so crazy that the amount of things that go on in prison, I don't think I can see it happening in the mundane life for everybody else. Bro, for everybody that's been to prison, please, bro. If anyone has been to prison watching this video, please, bro, do this be happening, bro? Have y'all seen something like this? Like, have somebody done something on this level of or this scale of this caliber? Like, there is no way.
Why? Because they're not under any kind of protection. They're not clicked up, so the COs don't show them the same respect. Yeah, that whole thing about being a good guy, nah, it's all a rumor. It's false. Being a good guy won't get you nothing but stomped out in prison. So you kind of got to be the bad guy to get the respect in prison that you're looking for, at least as far as survival goes. Corey would end up getting snatched up immediately. They heard the commotion. Wasn't nobody watching the doors. Wasn't nobody throwing signals. Didn't nobody tell Corey to run or nothing. I don't even know if Corey wanted to run. After what he did, though, boy, his hands was full of feces. You know, they both stunk. The bathroom stunk. It honestly was probably no getting away for Corey anyway. Well, the COs rushed in. Turtle squads, of course. Shields, mace. Start spraying both of them down till they got in their knees, cuffed them up.
So you got doodoo stuff down your throat, knee in the stomach. Then you got beat up, maced. Nah, gang. Yeah. Move me to another prison. Let me just in GTA handle it myself, man. I can't. I'm too traumatized. I can't do it. I couldn't live.
And Corey, he went to lockup for a long, long time. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but throwing feces or anything coming out of your body, secretion-wise, at somebody, that's an offense in itself. It's a violent offense, and it's even pretty much attempted M because
punishable by death. I don't care about none of that. Punishable by death.
Because at that point in time, nobody knows what you could be carrying, you know, in your blood that can contaminate somebody else. So nobody thinks about stuff like that in prison, but when they get caught, it's definitely a street charge. That on top of the fight, that'll get you a couple of years of dead time back in lockup. And well, Corey, he stood up for himself. But now he gets to tell this story over and over for the next 3 years in lockup. Segregation where he won't see anything but the guy walking by the tears sweeping up every day. That's it. Now, a few weeks go by, and the trustee for the lockup pod, he would come back because he lived in a regular pod. He'd come back and he'd spread the news, what's going on in lockup, who said what, who did what, da da da. And he would come back and tell us that Corey is okay in lockup, that he don't mind being back there. And he said Corey feel like, him being a neutron, lockup is cool for him. He's safe. Plus he get points for doing what he did. Now, Corey might be right in both of those. He got points for doing what he did. Yeah, he taught Nino a lesson. He sure did. Now, he don't understand what comes along with that lesson he just taught Nino. Now, people want to know if you're going to get down. They want to know if you got what it takes to join their gang. Because now you're going to be recruited. Oh, yeah, you're going to be well sought after. They know you could possibly be a soldier. You willing to go to lockup. But here's the thing, y'all. Corey, he don't really understand what lockup means. He don't understand they didn't just give you a cell by yourself and put you in a nice, safe environment. You can't go to rec. You can't take showers but once a week. No communication.
Once a week, I can't take a shower? Come on, bro. They doing too much now.
No visits, no phone calls. You don't realize you just put yourself in a tomb. Yeah. And being back there in that tomb, you are serving dead time. Corey's young. He's a newbie. He don't understand that whole 3 years that he's going to serve in that lockup cell, enjoying himself freely with no bunkie. Oh, he's not even serving his sentence. You got to do these 3 years and then start your sentence over, buddy. So, good luck, Corey. Unfortunately, you got caught. Listen, y'all. If you like stories like this, I need y'all to like, share, and hype.
Well, with that being said, y'all go rock with Dante, bro. Dante be having the craziest prison stories. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love watching him while I be at work. No cap. But nah, bro. Nah, prison is scary. Prison is really scary. Like, he need him in the stomach and force feeding him doodoo, bro. Doodoo. Like, do y'all not really? I don't know if like y'all not getting this. Doodoo, he was, he had him hemmed up by the neck. No effort, no problem. Like, and then the fact you gotta serve, you doing 3 years and you're not even serving your actual time. Prison got too much. But with that being said, though, I'm really glad y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know how y'all feel. For all my prison folks that been to prison, let me know what chaotic stories y'all done seen, things that happened or something like this that's happened. And don't forget to like, comment, share the video, hit the notification bell. We always upload 2 reaction videos daily. You know what I'm saying? We get busy like that over here on the channel. Y'all know y'all love me, bro. Y'all know y'all love Solo, but we part of the Solo verse. And part of the Solo verse, you can go to the Discord in the description below and follow the Twitch and the TikTok. We be live there occasionally when we can, playing, enjoying, vibing, doing reactions. And with that being said, all right, don't forget to tell auntie, uncle, cousin, sister, brother, tell your whole kinfolk, and tell their kinfolk, tell their exes that Solo be uploading daily. And with that being said, like I said, I think I ain't rambling no more. Y'all wouldn't be me if I didn't ramble at the end of these videos. I got covered all my bases. Yup. And with that being said, we spread love, no hate, and we done. Peace.